have since joined two servers, one in Sweden, one in the US, I think Arizona. I don't remember where he lives, but they're both members of the NDQ Discord. And the first one, the top one, I joined a while back because we didn't have one set up for the Discord or the NDQ, no dumb questions. But then Mvoviri, this guy out of Arizona, I think, decided to set one up on his own, and I have since joined it. It's kind of cool. I've been spending the last 2 months in here setting it up, getting everything up and running. I discovered someone built an Enderman farm and went and had some fun in there the past week. This is probably the most complicated house I've ever built in anything. There was one where I was part of the FilmCow server for a while, back when they were running it on 1.6.4, and yeah, I didn't make any progress in there. Left for a while, came back after a couple months, and somebody had griefed my entire thing. So I just stayed out, and it looks like everyone else did too. But as you can see here, all of these, enchanted stuff. I've discovered enchanting the hard way, unfortunately. I've discovered the value of enchanting the hard way because I would enchant up everything and then suddenly die, like out in the middle of nowhere, and oh no, I can't recover anything because I'm too far away. That, and they also have some sort of weird they have clear lag running, which it's set up to let you, it's set up to not despawn your stuff for about 4 cycles of the clear lag timer, but I was far enough away and without adequate transportation that I've lost entire sets of stuff so far. So I thought I was going to log into mine and do some creative mode stuff, but I don't know. Survival is just, it's always been that bit of a challenge that I like. It always has that element of difficulty where you have to actually work for stuff. It's not just a build what you want to build and all you have to do is think about 3D geometry. It's more like, oh, now you also have to think about the stuff you need to build something, because it's not right at your fingertips. You actually have to go search for it. So I've got myself a nice tiny little farm here. I've watched a couple videos on YouTube on how to harvest chorus fruit and it's kind of taken off, it looks like. I've also discovered the joy of scaffolding, which apparently you can't walk on that surface. I learned that last night the very, very, very hard way. I'm going to go to the bottom because I don't trust myself on these yet. Oh. Pick these up, and head back up because I really want those flowers at the top. And I have built too high. There we go. And heading back down because I learned last night, yeah, you don't just walk off the edge, and there is no crouch on this at all. It's very depressing, actually. I tried to crouch and run, and I just walk down and then out. And it was the saddest thing that's ever happened. So you gotta grab one flower and then knock the whole thing down. Just so you have something to replant with, otherwise it's pointless. They said those things could actually go as high as like the limit. So I'm kind of curious and I'm thinking about letting it go. I built myself a little bamboo farm, automated bamboo farm, and I discovered the joy of those guys. And I also discovered the joy of hopper tubes. Oh. 2 stacks plus 50. So almost full 3 stacks of bamboo. With that I can build more scaffolding with. I also started experimenting a little more than I've ever done with more redstone things outside of creative. And yeah, I just built a little bit of an automated stone smelter. Actually, I left a bunch of iron in this thing. And I've been labeling my chests like a good boy. I'm happy about that. One moment. The one thing I haven't been good about is keeping track of diamond stuff. It's very depressing that way. So, alright, no one's actually watching this thing yet. Or at all. I'm not gonna even plan on it. So I've got all my stuff there. I am only halfway ashamed to admit that I've also got Exuma's automatic fish farm there for 1.14. Sorry people who don't like that kind of thing. I haven't been utilizing it as much when I found out that there are some people that really don't like them. But yeah, for a couple of days I was basically logging in on my laptop at work, just hitting F10 and going, walking away, coming back to find my fishing pole completely decayed or something like that because I forgot to put mending on it, and or because I aimed wrong, hit F10 and walked away, and then it would just hit the water or hit the top of the trapdoor. Okay, that's the most interesting portion of the home base port area. I have also built, well, one mob farm, which doesn't work because I don't know what I'm doing. It's down here at the bottom. Got ourselves a little ravine here. I have built a strip mine down there. Ooh, that was close. But over here, you can tell, well, remnants of a naturally occurring mine shaft. And creeper got in here. I haven't fixed it yet. But over here, I spent a little bit of time setting up this guy. A nice little cave spawner, or cave spider spawner. Which, it's working, but they don't actually come down and burn themselves, and I'm not sure why. Maybe they're immune to the magma block. Because that was the other thing I've discovered is bubble elevators and magma blocks that drag you down. That's always fun. I'm not I particularly and I haven't figured out the nuances of that whole system yet. Like, I just barely got one of those what do you call it? Not the fern, but the kelp plant, the kelp stalk actually working, which I will go and actually show you right now. I know, the last time I seriously played this game was 1.6.4, and so my skills in lighting have been severely lacking lately. But I'm coming up to speed. It's almost like I'm a new player again. A new player that doesn't know anything. And it's been a kind of a rediscovery. Now, I know I did play creative mode with the airship on my own that I run out of work. But that's creative mode, and the creative mode's always been that way. There's been really no change to creative mode, as it were, except for the amount of stuff you can just raw stuff you can access. But in survival, I haven't done this in a long time. So end stuff goes up there. I actually went hunting for blaze rods last night with my fancy armor. Yeah, AFK Fish Farm, as well as the Enderman Farm. That was a nice... The Enderman Farm is actually a lot more useful, simply because the XP you need to keep enchanting all your stuff is, I think, in my opinion, way more valuable, especially since you can just toss a book in here, a stack of books in here, and one right after the other, keep enchanting until you've got a full load of stuff, and then you just pick and choose the best thing. Bye, Jeb. I don't know who that is. I might have seen that name around. I've not really met anybody on here yet. The Sirius XM, I think that's his username. Sirius something. He's one of the regulars around here. He's got, I think, a portal to the Nether. Actually, that's where I'm gonna be going. I've finally figured out ender chests. I mean, 1.6.4. Were ender chests a thing for that one? I don't remember. I don't think they were, because I stopped playing around 1.8 when I was like, oh my gosh, this is way too much new stuff that I just can't handle anymore. That's not good at all. I'm gonna switch to something that's a little... What in the world? That's really bad. Ooh, what caused that? Why were they hiding down there? Okay, well, thankfully spawn has a bit of a... This is the other annoying thing, is it always sends you to spawn rather than your bed. Bed spawns don't work in here, and it's very frustrating. I'm gonna grab this guy, because I don't know what's going on down there. What did they do to me? But I'm very close to spawn, basically, and so my nether portal is also very close, thankfully. Okay, that seemed to be the only one. Oh, was he sneaking up on me while I went through? Because I might have just completely missed seeing that, since my sound isn't even up. Alright. Anyway, out to the Nether. They've built us a nice little base in here. A nice little base in here. I've got my ender chest. Okay, I'm keeping pretty valuable stuff in here, which that's exactly what it's for. But I don't know if conduits just take up space. That is the thing, though. I'm going to leave all this. Actually, I'm going to wear all this, because last night this enchanted armor was invaluable for taking out... I mean, I managed to nab 2 wither skeleton skulls. I'm like, ooh, if I could figure out the wither. I don't feel comfortable with it, since I've only ever seen it in creative, and even in creative it started screwing with my stuff. I will show you that very soon. This is a bad idea. I can see lava flowing down, but I have a very I have an ongoing project which requires quite a bit of quartz. I'm gonna leave those guys. Basically these guys managed to discover a fortress very close to spawn, which I'm super happy about, and it basically wraps all the way around it and comes back down the back of it, or rather the spawn portal, so it's super easy to get to. I have to wonder though if they didn't discover it, but instead they set spawn based on the location of this fortress, because I have to say the stuff I see around spawn is not very profitable. Basically it's like nothing. You have to go 500, 600, 700 blocks away just to find a herd of horses. You have to, yeah. There's no ocean, and I'm like, the ocean update was the kind of the reason we all. Whoa! Somebody dug a hole right there in that. Oh, they're going down the tunnel. Oh, what are they doing? Now, I'm gonna put this in. They can troll it all they want, but I'm gonna use it because I gotta have something up here. I can't have them screwing around with. I can't have them screwing around with these vertical shafts. I mean, I'm wearing feather falling. What am I wearing? Feather falling 3. I think that's the highest you can go on my boots, which helps a ton. I mean, this set of armor has helped a ton with everything. The only thing I'm worried about is if I walk off a cliff in here and then fall into lava. Because, yeah, I was a bit worried about that. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy out because I have found blaze rods to be extremely profitable since I've started also checking out. I've also started checking out, what are they? Potions. Potions have been nice. But I've also got fire aspect on one of these items, which means I can basically come on. I forgot to grab my gold carrots. I'll be okay. I just wanted to grab these. No, just 2. Well, thankfully I've got some Fortune 3 on these guys. Ooh, God, don't touch zombie pigmen. What am I doing? I'm gonna get myself killed before long. Sorry, I know I'm not playing this full screen. I cannot stand full screen. I basically get sick if I do. I've got to have some grounding point. Up, up, up. I don't know where I'm going. The nice thing is, even if I don't know where I'm going, well, if I open up a lava tube, I'm screwed. Almost. There's been a couple cases where I was screwed and I lost everything, and I see. And like 2 other cases where I was doing this and then lost it. Not lost it, but yeah, I see this. I gotta be careful. Alright, I'm gonna take out these guys because for me, quartz is at a premium. Thankfully, we haven't haven't set up much of a commerce system, so I don't have to worry about buying stuff. 'Cause I'm not good with finding currency around here. My own fault for not going not doing any serious diamond mining. Where am I going? But yeah, the melting through netherrack has been like, oh god, I should be okay here. Oh, it stopped. Okay, good. Another fun thing is I've also discovered the joy of positioning nether portals correctly, so that I can effectively go to where I want instead of always snapping back to the spawn portal or something like that. Yeah, I finally figured out what that math was all about, and that's easy math. Just divide by 8 on the overworld. That's, yeah, nothing. Super simple. So if I go this way, it should all fall down into there and not get to me if I dig up into something dangerous. Of course, I'm playing with fire, literally. They have also dug up to bedrock, which I remember, like, to the roof. They've got these ladders all over in the nether called to the roof. I'm like, you can't get past the roof without an op coming in and, like, breaking you through. Do you expect them to actually let you? And they were like, well, we plan on building a zombie pigman farm or something like that on the roof. I'm like, that sounds extremely cool, but it also sounds extremely impractical. Like, why would you do this other than gold farming? Which, okay, maybe you want gold. What does that profit you really, though? Gold carrots, is that your only reason? Because, I mean, you can go strip mining and get a lot more gold than wasting a bunch of time making a pigman farm. Anyway. Ooh, nice, a little plateau. Oh, very good. I've dug myself up far enough to... Yeah. See, I've also not played survival enough to really experience ghasts. And those are not nice. I mean, they basically track you down from, like, a lot further away than anything else. Except for zombies. But, now, okay, zombies, when they latch onto you, will follow you a pretty good distance. Ghasts are kind of the same, where they have to spot you before they will come after you. But they can attack you from so far away. That's what really gets me. I'm like, what are you... I've been standing way back here. And you're like firing from across the chasm of lava ocean. I'm going to wall this off. Okay, those are not source. Those are not lava sources. So I'm going to just blindly mine those quartz out. I want my bricks back. Oh, shoot. Oh, good. Whew. That was a little too close. And that one's dead. Alright. I'm just doing a good bit of quartz mining. I want to show everyone the CPE server, though. That's originally why I started. So I'm like, I gotta get my airship schematic up. I gotta this, that. I'm like, I'm so into this one, though. This has been my obsession for the past 3 weeks. Yeah, it's basically an unhealthy amount of time I've been spending watching YouTube videos of Hermitcraft and then trying stuff out on my own as I see them demonstrated. Like, ooh, a bamboo farm? I want to try a bamboo farm. That looks fun. And I do, and it is fun. But I don't often get glowstone. Well, I'm not often pillaring up high enough to get it. That's my biggest issue. I don't have any room. I am gonna drop down and grab it. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't need the pickaxe to actually do it either. I know, I'm being precarious. I'll crouch. Okay. I actually would, with feather falling, probably survive that. I just don't want to chance it. Especially when I break that one, and yeah, of course it is. Well, this is glowstone. Glowstone grows over open areas. It doesn't grow on top of stuff. It grows under stuff. That's its usual function. So it's very likely that block underneath that one is open. Yep. Alright, that's enough. I'm not going to go down there. I have no reason to, really. Oh, hell. In the world. Melt. And, this is easy pickings right here. I mean, just as long as I don't come across another fortress, which I very highly doubt I would. They also managed to make their way to a stronghold. Now that looks interesting. Is that a hole in the floor with glowstone around it, or is that just glowstone so high up that of course it grew anyway? I'm taking it. I don't find this to be enough of an interesting oddity that I would leave it. But quartz, 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 quartz. I need it all. And I might just throw a bunch of this netherrack off the edge as well, because I don't need it. I don't use it. I don't really like it that much. It's extremely useful for when I want to have quick building materials that are also quickly torn down, but it's basically the pre-112 scaffolding, in my opinion. But it's also really hard on the tools, I've noticed. The pickaxe, I don't know why, but netherrack treats tools like it's extremely hard, but is extremely not hard. Which I guess is just one of those designed-in nether oddities, you know? I cannot figure out where I'm at. And I don't want to go digging into a wall, especially when the ceiling is dripping. Why is the ceiling dripping? How far high up am I? 79? How could there be lava? Okay, maybe that's just maybe that's just a stream. That would make sense. But I see light over here. I also see open sky over here. Open sky is good because then you can see farther. And I have not figured out the weird crouching trapdoor bug. I haven't tried that out yet. That's how uneducated I am at this game. Is I don't even know about I didn't even know about the crouching trick. Okay, I think I'm good on this. I've got 16 here. I know I can save space if I just combine all this up. See, and now I'm at a stack and a half instead of 6 stacks. Okay. Do I have... No, I don't have any ender eyes. I'd rather jump over that. But of course I can't jump that far. It's not a bad fall, not especially with these boots. Well, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to actually bridge across. Because bridging across is way more fun. And way more sensible as well. I do want to make sure... Oh. That one. That far one. Now I should be able to go straight down. Yep. And also bridge across this, and get these ones here. I also learned the hard way that zombie pigmen are not automatically aggro, and they are way more prolific. And I'm like running up to every single one and knocking them over the head, and then they all gang up on me and chase me around. I'm like, oh, these are terrible. I'm never coming to the Nether. Why do they even talk about Nether portal hubs and stuff? And then I'm like, wait a second. These things are actually leaving me alone if I leave them alone. So, yeah, that's been my the extent of my not knowing any better and reconditioning myself to actually play this game to an effective level. Have a good amount of sand. I wonder if I should get some more while I'm here. I don't think I want to. 32 minutes. It's not bad. It's not 1 hour. And I know I spent like 15 minutes running around my base and being like, oh, I've been doing this and this and this, and you're all of you that are watching, i.e. 0 viewers, will totally care about that kind of thing. I mean, showing off a base is pretty interesting, actually, but when there's no one to see it and I'm just talking into empty space, yeah. Of course, if anything, Ian, the guy that plays Dungeon World with us, will probably watch this later. He watched the first of my airship building ones, and he's like, hey, have you done anything with that airship in Minecraft? I'm like, you actually watched that? Oh, hey. Yeah, actually I did. I've gotten a little further with it. It still doesn't look good at all. It's still open frame, and it's still unlit on the inside, so you get like a billion mobs, but I always play in creative, so it never matters. But I'm still terrible at flying. And then they bring out this Elytra thing, and I'm like, what in the world is that? This is confusing, and I tried it last week, and oh my gosh, I cannot figure that thing out for anything. I'm like, what in the world? There is lava right there, and I need to watch where I'm going a little more than I am. I think I'm going to go straight instead of up because of that. Okay, I think I'm okay, but I do want to block that off, and because with my luck, there will probably just be 2 blocks of, quartz, and that'll be it, and I'll be like, oh, well, that was sad. But with my water walking abilities, i.e. the experience I have given myself for going around lava pools at Bedrock and other such activities. Oh hell. Why is that? Okay, I guess it goes in deeper than I had anticipated. Alright, okay, it's actually not a bad amount. I am up to 5. There's 5 here. Once again. Ooh, that's a good one. I'm glad I came back here now. Yeah. This Elytra stuff is like, The other thing about this hub that I really like, or rather this server that I really like in comparison with a couple others, is the fact that we have grief protection and the standard essentials and stuff like the home command. And I say, if the server has the home command, it's not cheating if you use it to escape mobs and other things. Because I have found that to be exceedingly useful, especially before I had good armor. And especially when I was so paranoid to use my good armor because I was afraid I was going to fall off a cliff. There is lava up there, and I don't like it, but I'm not digging up from here. I'm actually glad I didn't dig up from there. Alright, I'm out again. There we go. Now there's a ghast. Oh shoot, he's coming after me. Like a good vein too. Well, I'm gonna wander over this way, see if I can find anything in here. Nope, not really. I feel like I've been here before. Of course, what do I know? I've obviously not, because obviously I have to have built staircases in order to get up, because I can't fly because I don't know how to use an Elytra in this game. I've tried it, and I can't even get through the Ender enough to find one when I wandered in and found that shulkers were nastier than I had anticipated, because in creative they're not. They just sit there and growl at you in creative, whereas here they're like actually actively trying to kill you all the time, and then they pop in everywhere. Yeah, it was very depressing. I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I even going toward this thing? I don't know how to even use it. With my luck, I would lose that thing. With my luck, I wouldn't even just lose it. I would like throw it away. Physically throw it away. I did that last night in the Ender at the Enderman farm, and I completely just like, I made the sword, I enchanted the sword up, I walked over to the farming area from the enchanting table that's right next to it. Yeah, I walk over to the farming area and I just chuck it into the farm. I'm like, wait, come back. And it disappeared into the set of hoppers at the bottom. And then I started looking around and I found out whoever built the farm had set it up so that the one hopper leading into the one double chest either keeps everything that lands in the double chest or offloads it into a dropper that throws it into the void. And with my luck, they had set the switch to throw everything off. And the sword was the only thing in the chest, so it disappeared immediately. I'm like, oh. So I basically just made a massive sword that could have done anything, went and threw it into the void. I'm like, that's a waste of a lot of time and effort and energy and resources. I love when I do this sort of thing, but I'm not good at first-person shooter games like this. I like to think that I could get good at it if I just practiced, but even with practice, I've never found myself to be that good at it. Minecraft is like the best one. Although I did beat Portal 2. I did beat Portal 2 without any cheating. I was actually really happy with that. Of course, what's his name? Weasley is extremely helpful in telling you what you're supposed to be doing. And I do appreciate him for that. And I do appreciate Portal 2 as opposed to Portal 1 for that. Because, yeah, Portal 1 was a nightmare. Oh, Portal 2. I did have one place I did cheat. And that was, I'm on the towers outside or something like that. And I'm like, what in the world am I supposed to be doing here? I don't understand where I even am. And I know I'm supposed to obviously just like get up to that level. I didn't realize that a wall that was painted white, was basically a portal wall. Because everything outside, yeah, I was like, how do I get out from here? I'm basically stuck. They're not letting me out. I can keep going around in circles. I can go back into the lab, but I'm outside on these towers. How do I get past world or Mario? How do I get past level whatever? And after like a week of break, because I'm like, I can't be playing this because this is frustrating. I came back a week later, still couldn't figure it out, and I'm like, you know what? I bet Google knows. Sure enough, it did. It's like, just shoot the white wall right there. You can see that little patch right there. It's a white wall. It's a portal wall. I'm like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. So, yeah, it was very frustrating to say the least. My pickaxe is almost gone. I probably should do what the wiki suggests and get a load of iron pickaxes to do actual bulk mining like this. But I don't know. At the very least, I need to get a bunch of iron pickaxes, go and mine myself some more diamonds, go diamond hunting. Because I don't come across diamonds that easily. Again, for some reason, the area they built over just doesn't seem to have anything. The area they set the spawn at. I'm like, I appreciate those of you who consider another fortress to be extremely valuable in order to center the entire world over, but I'm not finding this very useful. Like, I can't do normal stuff. I mean, of course, Nether Fortress. Now you can go in and get all the wither skulls you want. Oh, and by the way, and on and on. And oh, by the way, wither skulls lets you spawn the wither, which lets you get nether stars, which lets you build beacons. And beacons are like the most useful thing ever for all of time in this game. And I'm like, really? I don't find beacons to be that I mean, they're very visually spectacular, but they're not. And I like them when they actually show up and I'm like, oh wow, I'm actually running faster. I don't understand how that happens. Oh, because someone built a beacon and I can run through this thing at lightning speed. But yeah, I don't. Maybe because I haven't gone through the work and gotten any sort of decent skill at collecting them myself. Maybe that's the reason. Okay, I feel like I'm on top of the world, quite literally, or at least top of hell. That's a lava lake under there. I'm going to be very careful. I'm going to make sure I don't cry if anything falls into a dangerous area. Because, look, Fortune 3 pickaxe. I can come up with a ton. That was the other thing when I'm playing Kyle's Doom server. Some guy on his server who is like a personal friend who used to play the Doom Mud comes up and he's like, "Hey, how you doing? Great build. Here, have some diamond stuff." And I'm like, that was expensive, and I haven't been playing this that long, and you don't know if I'm gonna just like lose all of it. But thank you. Super happy about that. Got all this diamond stuff. He's like, no, stop mining the diamonds with a regular iron pickaxe. Here, take my Fortune 3. I'm like, why? Just do it. I did it, and I'm like, I suddenly have 20 diamonds out of a 6 diamond area. What the heck? He's like, that's what Fortune 3 does. I'm like, really? I need this. And he's like, let me have it back. Let him have it back. And then, like, okay, well, I know what I'm doing. I know my goal for the next couple hours. Never got it on his server. Instead, I fell off of cliffs and then let everything despawn. Because I also didn't realize that grief protection kept your stuff alive longer than the your stuff has been cleared tick time. Like, of 15 minutes. Every 15 minutes, grief protection. Or not grief protection, but clear lag. Oh, he didn't actually have clear lag, but obviously I popped out of the nether. Or I was... not the nether. I was somewhere really deep, really far away, and spawn, and I don't have easy, quick ways of getting around, and so, of course, with all of that diamond armor, all of those diamond tools, all of those blocks of diamond that he gave me, I'm like, oh, let me go running around with this instead of making a chest for it. Of course, I run around with that, and what's the next thing I do? I fall off a cliff. Like Kyle has made this dish cutout in the ground, and he's basically teleported the bottom quarter of a massive sphere 150 blocks into the air, and then built a massive something or another farm on top of it that no one can get into because grief protection doesn't let you access doors to other things by default, and he's obsessed with grief protection mods because it basically touts itself as doing all the work of grief protection for you and teaches the player how to use it as they use it. Like, yeah, the problem with teaching me how to use it is I will never learn. I'm like Obvious Plant, who said, "You live, you learn," except for me, a massive idiot who doesn't learn anything from his mistakes and will keep repeating them forever. Yeah, I have that in my office. It rings. Oh, that's the fortress. Hey, I know where I am. I don't have to Essentials home. Now, I can just pop on down. And I know I've got feather falling, but I want to see if I can pick up my last Wither Skull. Should be around here somewhere. I may be up too high. Because I do remember this cobblestone area. Like last night there was like everything under the sun hanging out around here. Oh no, there it is. It's down here. Where's my sword? Let me also get rid of some space. Yeah, that'll Those will be super useful. I absolutely do need as much quartz as I can get. Alright, I am no longer lost. Well, from here I'm not sure how to get back to the home base, to the portal, but I have a kind of small feeling I know where I am. Like, if I wander this enough, I'll just pop out right on top of it. Is that a... That's another zombie. Okay. And we have learned to leave zombies alone in here, because they will leave us alone in here. That's a zombie. Like, but if you don't leave them alone, hee, they will gank you like crazy. Oh, there's one. I'll take it. I will take it so hard. And then the blaze is annoying as hell. And I'm hurting too. I'm hurting. Shoot, where am I getting fired at? Oh, I used to have a stash of golden carrots around here somewhere. Oh, geez, there's a whole spawner up there. That's bad. That's really bad. And it's open. No wonder they keep popping down from there. God. Alright, I'm going over here where hopefully... Oh, gosh. See, I keep seeing they're fireballing me, and I am too far away to handle it. I'm after these guys because... Oh, shoot. Lost it. Wait a second. Oh, shoot. Did I just hit a zombie? I think I did. I'm going to have to go hanging out there to unaggro them. Alright, okay, grief protection. Sometimes you love it. And this was why I wanted to come down here. I'm basically building an aqueduct. I'm not sure how I'm doing it, but I'm basically going to design it after the one in Israel, in Tel Aviv. I've been there, I've seen it, it's super cool. But I'm going on an hour, so I probably ought to switch over to my server. Yeah, that's right, I set my home down here because I had trouble figuring out scaffolding last night, and I kept falling and losing stuff. And I mean, the house is right up there, so it's just a matter of me falling down a waterfall and being okay. But at the same time, it was extremely frustrating to just like over and over and over fall, die, run back, grab my stuff, crawl up, barely even place one block and fall again. And then lose all my I'm like, this is not... Okay, home is now down here where I actually want to always be. Alright, I'm going to... I left a bunch of golden carrots. There we are. Oops. I'm also storing non-netherrack nether items, including magma blocks, down in here. Soul sand's there. Obsidian is there. I know you don't find obsidian in the nether, but you use obsidian to basically get to it. So, and the netherrack is over here. So I'm going to dump all of this in here. And I'm out of space. So I'm going to also grab a bunch and I don't know the trick to bulk grab. But anyway, I'm gonna throw these in here because, yeah, why not? Why not? Grab everything out of here. How's my coal's doing? Okay. I also learned the easy way by looking it up on the wiki. Don't use coal blocks. That's what I learned. It's like coal blocks are a huge waste in pretty much everyone's opinion. I mean, they're great for bulk storing coal if you're going on coal mining, but they are not the thing you want to use when you throw it into a smelter. Simply because pretty soon you'll be burning up coal blocks that you didn't mean to, that had a ton of life left on them, without even using them for anything. So I'm basically going to build up a bunch of nether bricks, if possible. Yeah, this is not... I know I should have like 50 of these and have them all strung up, all the hoppers strung up, but I don't know how to distribute everything evenly. Like, I want to be able to throw everything into one box, and then it just filters all the way down, starts everything up. You know how it is. Mumbo Jumbo's super smelter. That's what I want. But I don't know how to build it, and I don't know the nuances enough. I mean, I basically know the rules, but I don't know the nuances enough to say, oh, there's already something in here, switch to another thing. Keep it moving, keep it moving. Because as far as I'm concerned, hoppers will keep pulling until, which would say that something needs to trigger a hopper to turn itself off of pull mode. Is that how it goes? I don't, yeah. It's confusing, and I'm not the best at it. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Food. I need to sort all this. These chests have some rhyme and reason to them, but not much. Like, I can... I know what all this means. Stuff for mobs. Fish, bone, zombie meat, tags, bone meal for some reason. I think I just store bone and bone meal in the same place. Saddles. Here's stuff to make stuff to kill mobs. Flint, paper. Lanterns, bamboo. Oh, bamboo. That's why I came in here. Wooden building stuff. My food. Plant life. Stuff that you can dye. Bows from my fish farm. And netherrack. Actual scaffolding and oh, there's some string that I've been seriously needing. I need to rework that. Spider farm. That spider farm is a real pain right now. I redid it once, and they no longer come to the bottom. And so I need to rework it again. I wonder if, because see, they're supposed to not be able to, I know what the problem is. Those are not source water. That's not sourceable, that's not sourced water in there. And that's why none of the magma blocks are sucking them down. Because those are not source blocks, those are flowing. Oh, jeez, okay. How would I do that? Yeah, I'll figure it out later. But now I know why they're not coming down, why they're swimming. Because you're not supposed to be able to swim over a magma block. But now I know why. Okay, I got it. And I'm going to get an even numbers. I'm going to have 2 left over. When did that happen? They used to fly out of the crafting table or whatever, the crafting area, and land on the floor, and then you'd have to go pick them up. Oh, that's nice. I like that. Okay, I actually have pillars here, which I want to use. I need more pillars. Oh, that is pillar. I need more pillars. Quartz pillar, quartz pillar. I also want a couple stairs. I'm going to make a full stack of stairs, a full stack of slabs, and leave the rest, because I want to shape this a little bit as well. I'm also going to repair my pickaxe, if I can. If I can. Yeah, I can. Barely, but I can. Pickaxe. I can't. Alright. I need to go hunting. I'm gonna keep my sword. Throw the blaze rods in there. I'm going to throw the melons in there, as well as the seeds, as well as the sugarcane, the wheat. Glowstone. Glowstone is down here. Oh, sorry. Glowstone I thought was valuable enough to keep up in here. And actually, I need to combine that up. Now, is glowstone a 4-block? Yeah, it is. Perfect. The 4-block ones a little better. They're just, I don't know, they're nicer. Probably gonna make lamps out of those rather than using glowstone by itself. Again, watching Mumbo Jumbo, he confirms a lot of what I've already felt for a long time, and one of the things I just heard him say on one of his semi-older videos was, I really don't like the look of glowstone. Yeah, it's super bright, but ever since sea lamps have kind of taken it. And because I'm feeling a little bit adventurous, I'm going to actually portal down to the bottom, because portaling is a lot funner. Funner and faster. Twink. And see, I'm already where I want to be. Did I? Yeah, I still have all my scaffolding. I wonder, can I make it back up? I don't want to try, because if I miss, I'll end up under the overhang, and there are certainly dangerous things up in there. Okay. I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, and then build off of the 5th one. Oops. Okay, I'm going all the way up, because I found out if you break one in the middle, i.e. where I consider the top to be, it'll break everything above it, but nothing below it. I really like this. Yay! Cool. Okay, so we skip 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and build on the 5th. I need my pillar. Yeah, 5th, and build 4 down. And I'm going to be a little adventurous here. 3, 4. And then I need to, because these only extend out 4, I learned, again, the hard way, I need to build another thing up here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to build. Tear out this. No, I'm actually going to build right here. That seems a little bit more useful. I can reach. And it'll let me go a little further that way. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So essentially I'm going to do 4, spacing of 4, spacing of maybe 8. Spacing of 16 at the bottom. So it's going to be a tier of 3 levels on this aqueduct. 3, 4, 5. And building up from here. I feel like once I get this side done, I probably also want to this side first. See, that's the problem with scaffolding, is there's no crouch move. It's very frustrating. And I need to build across. Ooh, hey, nice. Okay, good. So we skip 4. Damn it. I'll fix that later. And I'm standing under. Nothing here. That makes me mad. Okay, I am going to also drop that. 3, 4. Walk over here. Skip 4. Walk over here. Oh, that's a traitor. Okay. I thought that was a skeleton running around down there. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Okay. Alright, now to figure out where I am and how far down I can go. I think this is one of them. Yep. Yeah, traders, wandering traders, they're okay, but I don't really care for them that much. Simply because, one, they don't offer anything really cool. I mean, bucket of fish, that's cool. In fact, that's kind of really cool. I've never had one of those. And I have a thing. And I used to have pufferfish in the thing, but then they despawned because I didn't name them. And I learned recently you also have to name things in order for them to not despawn. Again, I cut out right before tags became prevalent. But you can just see water dripping right there. And I was going to grab emeralds as well, 5 of them. Yes, I have enough, because I found a couple shipwrecks a couple weeks ago. That was very nice. I'm not going to worry about tropical dye, because tropical dye does no good for me. I know I'm going around and around and around. I got this nice staircase and I want to use it, but then I went out the wrong door and now I've got to make my way all the way around. I do like how you can get rid of scaffolding super fast. That is really nice. That means you don't look like a complete idiot. I want the tropical fish. Actually, I want 2. Oh, I can't get 2. I don't want cactus. I don't want any of this. Melon seeds, I already bought melon seeds from the other trader. That was kind of fun. And really nice when I ended up planting it, and now I've got myself a tiny, tiny melon farm up at the top, as well as another one at the bottom. I got 1 plant. A single plant, and oh boy, it's been very, very nice. Hour and 11 in, and I still don't have any viewers. It's okay. Oh, right. The reason I bought a tropical fish. What is the way you use a tag? I don't understand how you use a tag. Hi. Tag. Minecraft. Name tag. How do I use a name tag? To name mobs. Natural, they're in dungeon chests, mine carts in mine shafts, and woodland mansion chests in stacks of 1 in bedrock. Okay, no, we don't care about bedrock. Name tags can be caught from fishing. Yeah, that's how I got mine. Master librarian villagers tell you 1 name tag for 20. Okay, to use, you must first be renamed with an anvil and costs 1 experience. If it's not renamed, it has no effect. Good to know. After the name tag, then you use it on a mob to give it the name. Tropical fish name. Oh, tropical fish name. Oh, I'm going to go like this. I think that's a tropical fish. Coelacanth. Yep. That's how you spell it too. Coelacanth. Those are freaking cool. I've never seen a video of a live one. I might need to watch this later. Okay, I'm going to call it coelacanth, because coelacanth, I think, are tropical. Rename. And, yay. Okay. Slight distraction, I know. Oh, right. Another wart seed I'm going to put up in here, or rather, just another wart. Also, emeralds need to go back, especially since it's night, and anything can come through that door, and anything has. I'm going to go ahead and sleep real fast. Yeah, I've come into creepers wandering around in here. Thankfully, grief protection keeps them from doing much. But I still am in the habit of freaking out, which it's a healthy fear, for sure. I'm going to keep my scaffolding. I'm going to keep my carrots. I'm going to actually eat up on carrots, because they only restore 3. Okay. Or 2? Whatever. 2 hearts. Okay, ender pearl. I should have used that to get back up here. It's alright. I'm going to throw bamboo back up into here now that I have a bamboo and scaffolding chest specific for this. And I'm going to head over into here. Now I lost the kelp. What does kelp grow on? I really want to source block all these, because these are a little bit messy, or rather this fish tank is a little bit messy, and it generates in ocean biomes except for frozen deep, warm, deep oceans. Okay. 1/18th chance to generate a group. Okay. You smelt them to make fuel. Okay. 30% chance of raising. Okay, that's nice. What does it grow on? Block. Can be planted on a broad variety if it grows underwater, if it either has source block or flowing water above it. If flowing water is above it, the kelp plant transforms the flowing water into a source block when the plant grows into it. Neither players nor dispensers can remove the source block to keep a kelp grows in without breaking the kelp first. Oh, cool. Okay. Kelp can grow in complete darkness and does not require any light. Okay, good. Kelp also grows without having sky access. Excellent. When planted, it randomly grows. Broken, the kelp underneath is randomized. Okay. Kelp plant can be cultivated. Got it, got it, got it. Sky limit, wow. It's kind of like chorus fruit. Chorus plants. What blocks does it grow on? I know it grows on gravel. I can grow it in gravel, I think. So I'm going to, yeah, I can grow on gravel for sure. I'm going to grab a lot of gravel. The bottom of this is stone. Let me see if it'll grow on stone first. But I'm going to go grab some kelp. Because I don't like the interior of this thing. And it's a bit of a mess. Kelp. Oh, I also need my pickaxe. My almost dead pickaxe that I don't have enough experience to repair. Actually, 29 experience. I think I should be able to repair that. What is my repair cost? I can't check without more diamond, and I'm wasting time. Again, I need a couple doors. The doors would be really nice in this thing anyway. I'm going to grab this one because it's the only one I have. I don't really want to make any more. And except the door is going to mess up the look of the thing. Oh, golly. Well, you know, I could make an elevator up in. The problem is if I've got a fish floating around, it will probably have some weird tendency to swim down and get itself killed. So I'm going to simply, first things first though. Hey! Kelp can grow on kelp cannot grow on magma blocks, but that's okay. I don't mind. Because there are ways to convert. And I need air. And the dangerous thing is there's only one air hole in this. But I am going to source all of this if possible. Hopefully I don't run out. What is this? Am I screwed? Hey, why am I bouncing? And also, why am I floating down? Yeah. Yeah, I was weird. I was floating in the middle of the block. Yeah, see, it may be because these are slabs or something. I don't know. I'm weirded out by it, though. I need to probably go and fix all those, because slabs and the whole, what do you call it? Okay. I do not mind air bubbles. Air bubbles keep me alive because I don't have the thingy that keeps me alive instead of air bubbles. Conduit. Actually, I do have a conduit, but I don't have any prismarine because I'm not good at. And I also wanted to name him. Mr. Coelacanth. Yay! Nice. We'll see how long he stays alive. I'm not worried if I need to farm a couple more. What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I forgot about that. Alright. Shoot. Oh. I can't build an aquarium out of source blocks. I have to. I mean, I can do the middle, but it's going to break through all that glass if I don't. If I don't leave the edges. I have to leave the edges so it doesn't go through the glass panes. Why did they waterlog glass panes? That makes 0 sense. Alright. And pour it out right there. Pour it out right there. Grab. Pour it out right there. And I may have just screwed myself over. Let me see if that actually did help, though. Nope. Oh, these are all source blocks. Shoot. Alright, I know how to fix this, I think. What is... Nope. And of course, no building materials that I can actually use. It makes me mad. Alright, I'm gonna head back up. God damn, it's really, really bad. Hey, no, I didn't fix it. The panes are still waterlogged, but that'll at least keep my stuff from making a mess of things. Thankfully, there's nothing here that could be washed away. Ooh. Why are my wolves black? How is this? Alright. So... How are my wolves black? That's so cool. Oh, wow. Alright. Plug that hole. Oh, what in the world is going on? How? Okay, I need to look this up. Minecraft. Black wolves. Oh, wolf. When it's wet, it turns black. Oh, that's cute. Okay, wet dog. Got it. Untamed puppies actually exist. Unused wolf sounds. It can be made. Lighting glitch sometimes makes them turn black when it's all wet. That's fun. Oh, that's freaking cool. Alright, I will let it stay that way because black wolves, those are... Rest of my coffee. Yeah. Wet wolves. I mean, I wouldn't call that a lighting glitch at all. I mean, the fact that they're black is kind of a lighting glitch, but the fact that they can get wet doesn't sound like a lighting glitch at all. Not really. Alright, I've got to wipe these out. And I know I'm using stone, which I'm going to have to pull back out as cobblestone and waste more time in the smelter because I'm stupid. But hey, for sure that's not good. The panes are still waterlogged. Come on. Oh, I can't be pouring those down there. I've got to, that's why they keep coming through the roof. Alright, I got this. I got this. Also, where's that fish? I haven't seen him. Is he hiding? Did he die? Did he come through the hole and then die on the floor? Did I just waste 5 emeralds on a fish? Alright. Yeah, I don't see the fish anymore. I think it died. Shoot. That was sad. That was a complete waste of a fish. Oh wait, is that him right there? No, that's kelp. That's leftover kelp. Honestly, I need to shore up the bottom of this thing a massive amount. Which I think I will actually do some other way. I'm going to get a couple more stone slabs. That's actually a good idea. If that's even possible to span 2 blocks. Yeah, that's sad. Where in the... Unless he got caught in the glass panes on the other side and then died on down here. But no, this side didn't leak. This side didn't leak, so it should be... I don't know. He's gone. Oh, there he is. Yep. He died. I got him. And of course, that's bad. I believe I'm going to... I'm not going to chance it. I'm not going to take my chances with half slabs and trying to figure out how they work. I'm just going to throw everything in here. I gotta go up. I'm going to go up the easy way. And I'm going to assume because this is really, really annoying. Air. Cut. I've already cleared out this one. Yeah, I did that one. It's basically where it's the rows where the kelp is that I need to cut back out. I don't have any redstone dust sitting above my smelter, which is the only automated thing in there, as far as I know. Alright. I thought this was going to be a good idea. Oh well. That's a half slab, and then I'm going to fill these back in. And hopefully this will continue acting correctly from here on out. That's really depressing. I'll be right back. Don't worry about it. Actually, I will. Alright. That should be good for that. Let me go back up to the top and see what I can do about the rest. Stupid flooding. Ugh. That's annoying. I really don't want to replace with regular glass, because that's depressing. That tree is getting really high. And how am I in here now? Cats are fine. Got a couple slabs that I can pick up. Ooh, good amount of stone. One thing I do want to try. One thing I do want to test. Okay. We have double half slab block, which counts as a standard stone block. We have the half slab, which we know will flood. Like so. And it breaks all my carpets. That's bad. It can also... Can it also flood a full? No, it can't. Alright. Put these back down. That, I think, is correct. Quartz? That's quartz, okay. So it can... Okay. That's funny. Minecraft Pocket Edition, you can ride wolves and dye them. That's also funny. I don't think this can do that, because Pocket Edition, I believe Pocket Edition in this case is the same as Bedrock Edition. Ever since Microsoft bought it, you really can't figure out how this game works anymore. Sorry, my opinion. Shoot. How do I... The problem is those are water sources as well. And the middle ones being the water sources. No? I don't understand. understand how to get rid of waterlogged glass without... I don't have looting, or rather I don't have Silk Touch on this guy. I wonder if I can get it. Do I have enough experience to get Silk Touch? If I had Silk Touch, that would be super nice. Doesn't appear like I do. No, I don't. Affinity, Respiration 3. No wonder I'm able to live down there for so long. I'm actually going to throw in... I'm going to try repairing this guy again. This time, though, I'm going to put in diamonds one at a time. 32! Wow! Alright, that's why. That's why. Because it's 32 and I only have level 27, 29. It's actually not that bad. I could get that. I could get that just by running around at night for a while. What do I do to get rid of waterlogged stuff? I suppose if I grab just like wool, something solid-ish, and then, okay, I don't want to, but I will. Standard glass panes. 9 of them, is that enough to get my... We'll find out. I'm going to do this the hard way, as much as I don't want to. Nope, that's not enough. But that does mean that they are now just plain flowing water. And I should be able to do this. And of course, stupid. And of course they're dyed gray. Alright. I'm gonna have to do this the right way. Forgot to check my fishing chest to see if that had any Silk Touch, but I doubt it. Okay. There's those slabs being slabs again. Underwater slabs are just freaking weird. Don't like it. What are you to do though? Okay. Those are opened. I'm gonna grab the wool. I'm going to block, block, block. Run down. No flooding through the slabs, that's a good thing. Oh, we forgot one area. I might need to take care of that. should do. I do have slabs. I like those a little better, honestly. That'll fill in where the magma blocks are because I didn't get underneath those. That's nice. Fill that in. There we go. That looks a little better, and it is for sure not going to leak. Well, except for there. Why is that all wet? Oh, great. Okay. I may not have fixed everything. But, in any case, I love black wolves. Those are so cool. I'm thinking I want to make another wolf. I'm curious. If two black wolves breed, nope. New one doesn't have the, new one is not wet. Stop it! Why do baby wolves always run into the fireplace? Seriously. Always. Like, without fail, they just run in to the fireplace and go up. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Dumb dogs. Alright, I know I need that back. I don't need that. And I don't need the... Okay. Throwing these back in here, because I don't need them. Throw the fish back in there, because that was a waste. Maybe I can get another one and try it again. I mean, what else am I going to use emeralds for, other than just fun little pieces of junk? I'm going to run over here. Yeah, that was originally my first house, and then I decided to expand it, and now the first house is like boring. Is that trader still around here? Yes, he is. Hooray. We get another fish. And I get experience. Oh, nice. If I could keep buying from him. Actually, that reminds me. I was going to make a couple item frames for my other two chests. Alright. No, cattle farm isn't doing too great, but that's okay. It's also dark, as is my pattern when going out to these farms. It always goes dark when I walk out here. And that's a mess, but that's okay. Yeah, I think it's because it ran through the glass. that's right. I was going to fix up my tank. Light gray dye? Yes, I do. Good. Good, good, good. Oops, wrong one. I want to convert those. I'm also going to do the rest of these just because I need 5. Here. I was gonna grab more wool if I had it. Yeah, I do have more wool. Just not the one I want. Just a temporary blanket fix. That is totally not my gray. I'm such an idiot. God. And of course, there's no crafting table up there. I'm down here. Also another set because I might need a full 32. Alright. No silk touch, so that's gone. Great. Why? Why? Okay. Yeah, I definitely needed 32. Oh, good grief. It's making it worse! Waterlogging. It's like the stupidest thing anything... Especially through panes of glass. Why are panes of glass waterloggable? I feel like I want to move that tree, by the way. I need something, I need a diversion. I need a distraction, because this is depressing. I mean, I want want to move my tree away from here. This tree is not growing at all, but I think up again, up the standard. Oh, I bet I know what happened. I didn't get that corner source block halfway up. Well, I need more wool. I don't have any more wool. Yeah, I do. I have one wool. Okay, sand. I can get sand. As much as I don't want to, because it'll take forever to dig out and all that. Sand will work. Alright, I've got it plugged on the outside. I need to plug it on the inside. Alright, that should do it. Can break all these out. Break all those out, get my panes. Bam, bam. Into the corner. Around, 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 around. Yep, that looks reasonable. And then we make sure that this is all broken. That should all be air. Good. Good. It's so far it's holding. Nope. Why? Well, As far as I know, the problematic areas are completely blocked. As far as I know. What is the chance that I can now water bucket these things out? It is possible. Good. I'm going to go ahead and dump them over the side here. Just let them go. Okay, good. That's as long as I don't dare put it on the roof, because the roof is half slab and it'll waterlog and go over. Freaking hell. Because I'm sick of wasting all this glass. It's very frustrating. And these walls are solid, so they won't flood down through as far as I know. I was going to make this a chicken cage. But so far, again, because they chose the spawn point in a weird way, there are no chickens around here. It's really, really weird. Weird and frustrating, to say the least. Alright, let's see if that works. I'm gonna clean this up. And then, fingers crossed, going to start clearing all this. It's almost 12 o'clock. It's almost noon. And I have to get a haircut today. So my sister's getting married in 1 week exactly. Oh, good grief. Why is that continuing to flood? Seriously. Do inner corners just automatically flood then? Because it wasn't flooding an hour ago when I had this completely running. And as far as I know, there should be no source blocks right there. Unless that corner up there received enough kelp to convert it high up, and now the high up block is converting the one below it. Yeah. Let me see if I can. Let me just completely close it down. Because it's always that one that's causing issues. Because I haven't played with that side yet, let me go ahead and... Now I gotta clear out the hole before I can... Gotta clear out the hole before I can... back up. Otherwise, the hole will propagate through and we'll have all sorts of problems. Oh, lordy. Clean that out as well. So that one, maybe that corner one is, I mean, it looks like it's flowing, but yeah, can never tell. Yep, that fixed it. Alright. So I should get that mess. Alright. Okay. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. That's good. This is a good sign so far. I see nothing outside. Nothing outside. Still good news. Still good news. Yeah, as soon as we put a pane, break a pane out, and then we're gonna be screwed. Oh, what the hell? Alright, that's the problem right there. I'm not going to worry about that. And I can break all of this out. That's the only problem corner that I've got. That's still the only problematic corner. If I just leave sand there, I don't think I will really cry. Oh, hell. Why? Okay. More cleanup. That is continuing to flow in right there. That's not. So confusing. I'm going to give this 8 more minutes, and then I'm going to get out. Just realized I have a super quick and easy way to clean up waterlogged panes. Should be able to break that one out, that one out, and that one out, and it should continue to hold. Break that one out, that one out, and it's still gonna hold. I feel like I could deal with that as a thing by itself. Go ahead and break the rest of these. Because at this point, it's holding up. It's holding up, and I really don't mind. It's still holding? Yes, it is. Alright, I'm going to kind of terraform this up a little bit too. That, it looks like, is watertight. I forgot about sand. It's like, oh, I should have done this in the first place. That looks really cool. I mean, aquarium gravel, that's supposed to be a thing, right? Alright, I'm gonna run it down and get this water back, so I can now use it to fill up the voids in here, i.e. That guy, which didn't work. That worked. That worked. That is not filling in. Weird. It's like a bug or something, I think. No leaks. Good. I'm going to dig down. In places. I like it. I like it a lot. Get another tag. Tags are over here. Actually get rid of all of this stuff as well. I need to make that I had a fire aspect sword. That was really nice. And bamboo now goes up here. Quartz, white wool. I don't have any more time for the aqueduct, so I'm going to throw my quartz back into here for now. Yeah. And stone, actually I did want to get one more flower out of here, because I wanted to similarly, glass gets pushed into there and there. Black concrete. Oh, I need that. That's the top of the lid. And stone. Hey, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh boy. Shoot. I need this. Oh, but that totally works anyway. Throw the rest of the sand in there because I don't care. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Alright, 4 stacks of stone. I like it. And for this chorus tree, I do kind of feel like keeping it indoors. We'll see how that grows. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Because I want to keep harvesting and replanting. Okay, Mr. Coelacanth, where are you going now? Goes over the magma blocks. Yeah, that's how he's gonna get killed. And he's not gone yet. I am gonna kill these things though, because they're a problem. He's got plenty of places to hide. But he's also got plenty of places to not hide. And it's cute. Maybe if I can find an ocean, I can find a couple pickles and put them in there instead of the magma. Because, yeah, magma's cool, but that's a little bit much. I'm going to empty out my inventory and get going because I'm 4 minutes late getting out of here. Throw that in the end stone because I don't know. I can keep them in 2 different places. This tools takes that. Magma and nether. Why did I want... Oh, I wanted to make a couple more before I forget. One, 2, 3, 4. That'll be enough for 4. Actually, it'd be enough for a lot more. Nope. That's... And of course I'm stupid, so I don't know how to count. That's alright. Throw the rest in there. I was going to make books, but then I realized that's stupid. I'm not going to make any more, because I don't need any more. I'm going to throw the bucket that I thought I just threw in here. So I have more than one bucket. That black concrete goes in there. Those go in there. I'm not going to waste an eye of it. Actually, I am. It's cool. And I think I just used it. Yep, I did. Alright, we're going to put this in here then. Take these out. Put them in here. Didn't realize I had so much string. Alright, and then we have one more. Which, what are these? Oh, these are job blocks. Frames, I'm going to throw the frames back into there. And I'll call that good. Alright. That's it. I'm going to get distracted one more time. Keep getting distracted. What is in here? Mossy. And just half stuff. I'm gonna fill that top hopper back up. feel like AFKing, honestly. Because I want to see that... I want to see that chest go. I want it to, like, be done. I don't have any more sand, do I? Nope. It's alright. No sand. Alright. I am going to, however, grab some dirt and make some dirt. Bamboo farm! Yeah. 49.5 an hour. Well, actually that's not a bad thing. I'm going to stand right here. This is a door that I don't want to leave open. I could hide in my fish farm. That's pretty safe. Just have to throw a door on it. Throw away stuff. A way to get in, which is another place. Block that off. Block that off. And I should be safe. Spiders might get down that, but I doubt it. I've left this thing for 8 hours and it's been okay. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this. I'm not going to go fishing. There's no point at this point. But I am going to get going. So, nothing on the blimp. Everything on Mvoviri's NDQ server. And I wish I should have. I should have shown. Oh god. Never mind. Next time for sure.